Hey guys, Dustin here, and you'll notice today we're not on my home range. No, we took a field trip. We're at Gander Mountain, and they have their whole academy with all sorts of firearms trainings. If you're a newbie just wanting to get into guns, or if you're an expert wanting to just perfect your skills, you can check them out. I came here because I'm all about this. They have a 300 degrees, so we're gonna walk around here. We got 5 screens all the way around of a virtual shooting simulator. And so we're gonna be able to go through some different scenarios and just see about some, self-defense scenarios. Gander Mountain is all about safe and responsible firearms ownership, and so they can start you off anywhere from, like I said, you're a beginner to an expert, and they'll train you to make sure that you're safe and that you're confident and that you'll be able to, use your firearm proficiently. And so we're going to get started and just see what I can do in this room. It may be embarrassing, I may get shot a little, we'll see. So I know you guys are going to be wanting to know what kind of gun we're using, and this is really neat. We're actually using a modified Glock 22, and so this is the real deal, just with a replacement barrel and special magazines. Now these magazines are CO2, and so it's going to actually cycle and give you a bit of recoil impulse, and so you won't be able to just track like you would with a laser pistol like the NLT certs or anything. It's gonna disturb your sight picture a little. You're going to have to learn how to hold on to that gun, and then even though I hate pointing it at the camera, but here we go. It's got an infrared laser right there, and so it's going to be projecting now on the screen. It's got infrared camera sensors that'll pick it up, and we can go from there. So just so you can have reloads as well. We're going to drop the slide, let you see how it works, and it didn't, because I didn't keep the mag, tap rack, and then we go. All right, we'll keep that in there, keep it real. So it'll cycle, and then it gives you a little puff when you drop it, and then just put the next one in, and here we go again. So pretty slick. It's gonna be fun. Let's load up and do it.
You know what? You're not listening, are you? You're not listening because you don't care, do you? You don't care what I got to say, do you? Well, you know what? I got something that'll make you care. You see that? That'll make you care, won't it, huh? That'll make you think about it, huh? You think about what I'm doing, what you're doing. Oh, you're a big guy with your gun, right? Well, why don't you just shoot me, huh? Shoot me now, huh? Is that what you want to do? You want to take me out? You can take me out now. Yeah, big guy with your gun. You don't care about my feelings. You don't care about me. You don't care nothing about me. That's all right. You know what? I know you do. You go home. You go home again. You know what? I'll see you.
No, put it down. Where's that dog? All right, so in this one, it started off all the way on this screen over here. So again, the 300 degree is working for us, and we're tracking him all the way around. And we're at this guy that's not having a rational thought today. And I'm trying to talk him down. In this scenario, your instructor could actually drive it in a different way if you can talk him down enough and if he goes that route. After he showed the gun, we knew we definitely had a threat. And so that's when I put my hand on mine. It's like, dude, let's not do this. But then the second time when he's all the way over here on this screen, he did finally draw. And we looked at the times. He drew, well, I fired my first shot and knew, hey, this is a viable threat. We got to stop at 0.69. He fired a shot at 0.71. And so that's just 2/100th of a second. And of course, in real life, it takes several shots to stop an attacker at times. And so that's why this training is, again, valuable. We have to just keep following through. And the instructor also tried to baffle me with a dog barking, and he said many students actually will get distracted and think, oh shoot, I better get this dog. I've been bitten by a dog before. But you can hear me say after the bad guy goes down, I'm like, okay, now where's that dog? And seeing what's going on there. So yeah, fun stuff and a lot of learning going on. All right, so I'm going to try and get my car. I'm just going to walk by this guy.
Car problem. Think you give us a hand over here?
Help us out.
What's up with it?
Kind of late here.
Yeah, got a party to go. Trying to get that groove on. Is that alright? We'll get a hand.
Well, what do you
We don't
mean?
have time for all this.
I got tools.
Come on, man.
Y'all ready, Bob?
Come on, let's look.
Yeah.
I got
We'll
tools
get
in
up
my
out
car.
of here.
Okay, what?
You gonna give us a hand?
What do you mean
What
put
do
the
you
hands
mean?
on top of the car? What do we do?
Yeah. Why we gotta put the hands on the car? Why I gotta drop this driving for what? I ain't doing this.
Okay, so in this scenario, boy, we got ambushed. We may see it from the other camera angle, but what we had going on is the three guys at their car, and they're asking for a little help. Well, I'm not going to tell them no, but I'm not going to get close enough for them to do anything to me. I checked my six, probably twice. I looked around, but as they kept trying to engage me, their buddy over here came right out and fired, 3 shots at me? And then, so I just had to duck, react, and go at it. So we'll be able to see it well on this camera. So this is what they use at the Academy for showing just the +1 theory. That you're always going to be attacked by one you don't see. So we're sucked into these 3 guys, but we're really under attack by 4. And so that's where this 300-degree simulator really shines. You have to really have that situational awareness and be watching all the way around at all where all the threats could come from. It's hard to train like this in any other way. And so, yeah, that's a really neat scenario. Hey man, what's going on? Dude, what's in your hand? Dude, that's a knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. I'm going my way, you go yours. Just leave it on. All right, so in this scenario, we're putting to test that 21-foot rule. The guy's out there with a knife. Now, when he has a knife, that's a deadly weapon, so we went ahead and drew our weapon and started issuing commands to drop it or you're gonna get shot. And within a quarter second, he's already launched, I think my time was 0.26 after you could see a threat charging. So at a quarter second, I had a shot off, and we put 2 more on target, and then it was 1 second, he had already covered a good 10 feet. And so he's cut that distance in half, which is why knife threats are so deadly. But you gotta, if I had not drawn my gun, that would have really put me at a disadvantage. If he would have just started charging without waving the knife around, we would have again been at a big disadvantage. And so just another neat scenario on what to train for and just how this ties it in, much more than just target shooting. Alright, so ATM, lots of area here. Don't know that lady, I'm just waiting on her. Car coming up. Hey ma'am, do you know them? Dude, hey, just give her a time, give her a minute. Hey, drop the knife! Dude, put your hands up! Shoot me or her? Hard to tell. So on this one is another one where it really practices your situational awareness, because we have 300 degrees of just outdoor life going on, and we're waiting our turn at this ATM. Car comes up, okay, something's probably going to happen. We're in a simulator, right? The first thing that tipped me off is those dome lights came on. And so, hey, if you're going to use a drive-through ATM, drive through, buddy. And he comes out, man, do you know this dude? And we see the knife. Right when we see the knife, we know we can open fire because this is an imminent threat and this could end very badly. So shots go off. We had one right there, center mass. He's dropping down. And then here's what I noticed is in our debrief, see, we still shoot even after he had fallen. And so we had one go over and then one just skipping right off the concrete there. And then we can, we shot him right in the butt, but at that angle, it's going to go straight through. After he's down, remember that dome light was on. This wasn't the driver. So over here we have the driver. And the driver is saying, we need to see your hands, buddy. Maybe your buddy's just a nut job that dropped out. But all of a sudden we see a weapon present. We're putting rounds in the driver's side there. And then he slumps over and is no longer a threat. Honestly, myself, after he slumps, we still see a shot go through. So again, we are still shooting in the same spot even after the threat is dropped, which is when we're not on a gun range. Where are those rounds going? We got to worry about that in a city. So again, just eye-opening, in a fun simulator here. All right, so I was just able to experience 6 scenarios in the Gander Mountain Academy in this 300-degree training room, and it was a lot of fun. What I was surprised is the price. It's only $25 for a half hour to come in here and experience this. That's money well spent, guys. I would go ahead and check it out. There's 7 of these academies nationwide, and they do offer even more than this. This is just a fun thing I got to play with today. So y'all check it out. Just go to gandermountain.com. You can find the academy through there, and y'all shoot straight.